and welcome to my week 3 overview video of the progress that I made this week. So this week I was working on 2 rigs. I was finishing up the mustache rig and doing my beginning work on the Terry rig. So first up is the mustache rig, which I've been working on for a while now, but I did color correct the controls. There's green for the left side, blue for the right side, and that goes for all the controls that are on here. I also made the visibility layers that hide the secondary controls that control the scarves, the beard and the tongue, the mustache, the eyebrows, the hair, the hat, the ears, and so forth. I am still working on this mustache bind here. It's a little bit better, but it's still not perfect, so my plan for that is to redo that stretchy system just without the last stretchy part, which I unfortunately did not have time to do. But I will get to that shortly. Visibility layers are here. I'm going to hide those again. I have all my blend shapes connected, which are intact. The nose, sniff one, and those are all intact now. I worked on making, mostly it was weighting issues that took a lot longer than I thought to fix, but they are looking a lot better. Still some work to be done there, but put a lot of time into that. It's looking a little cleaner. And I also worked with the sideburns. So that they follow a little less, but still some. I hope that's better. If not, I look forward to talking about how to weight that a little bit less or more. I redid the mustache controls without the main control because I felt that was counterintuitive. I'd like to add perhaps a local orient constraint system to this, but for now I just reimagined it with just the side controls so that that way I feel like it's a little bit clearer. But yeah, just cleaning up this one, and that was the mostly weighting work that I did on this rig this week. So next up is the Terry rig, which I just began this week. So for this one, all of her base weights are now finished, except for the mouth ones that I just put on here. So I'm going to have to go in and adjust those a tad, because I just put those in there so that they're moving everything. But I finished her base weights. We're not going to worry too much about the hips right now. It's going to move forward from that. I started in rigging the props on her jacket. She has a lot of very small pieces that need to follow. But so far, so good. I have a couple of questions about this issue that I'm having with these buckles on the bottom where they're going through the geometry, and I've just used the wrap deformer, but it's weighing down the system, so I look forward to talking with Mr. Gavon about how to fix that, but they are following, which is that is done properly, and all the rest of the props are fine. I added a ribbon spline to this area here, so that this area, it's not perfect there, has the ability to wave in the wind, perhaps. And I also added a secondary joint for it so that this would stay attached on the inside. The mesh on the inside of this wing, arm wing, would stay attached to the arm geometry on the actual jacket. So that is. And then for this rig, I'm going to be doing a little bit more streamlined facial controls, and things like that. Most of this weighting is now complete. It's just the mouth that is new that I need to perfect. And we're just moving right along there. The legs are now cleaned up. The weights down here, all of her base weights are finished. I am just working really quickly on the mouth and also the accessories that are. There are a lot of them. So next up is the belt thing that goes through this loop. belt loop here, which this is weighted, but the belt has not yet been weighted. But that is next on the to-do list, and that is what I've accomplished this week. So thank you very much, and bye-bye.